Good morning, Park Hill South, and welcome to an extended edition of the Southside Scoop. I'm Anna Latira.
And I'm Colton Richards. Today is Tuesday, October 18th, and it is a purple day, and it is also a no-travel tutorial today. So I say we just jump right in and go see what Jake is up to in the library. Jake, what are you up to?
Behind me is the American flag, the center of attention every morning when we say the Pledge of Allegiance. In years past, we said the pledge once a week, every Monday morning. But over the summer, a state mandate changed that, requiring that all schools take part in the pledge on a daily basis. And in light of recent events surrounding the protests by many professional athletes, our students have taken a variety of stances in regards to the pledge.
Liberty and justice for all.
Really, justice for all is kind of like, that was one of the big things I take issue with.
Earlier this year, a state mandate was passed requiring schools to say the pledge every day. And like always, our students have a variety of opinions.
We have principles in this nation which we sometimes don't really keep. And we say these words every day, but they just kind of feel empty at this point. Because, with current events like, the issues going on with police and things like that.
Some view it as a statement of patriotism.
I do say the Pledge of Allegiance every day. I think that it is almost a duty as an American in our country to say the Pledge of Allegiance. It just respects our country and respects the people that fight for our country.
But for others, it is a very personal question.
I feel like it's something that should be discussed with families before, it's set that we have to say it, because I remember showing up to school and it'd be like, okay, stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance before my parents were notified of it.
And to the republic for which it stands.
And still today, it is seen as a display of respect.
I feel it is important, but most of all, it's respectful. If you don't want to do it, that's within your right, but there have been men and women who have died for our right to live in this country and live freely. So I think out of respect, you should.
For our administration, it is crucial to strike a balance between rights and respect.
I think that it's important that we recognize everybody has rights and that they have those rights not to say the pledge. I think it's also important that we are careful to be empathetic and sympathetic to those around us that have loved ones or friends that have served in the military.
So tomorrow morning when we say the pledge, observe those around you and ask yourself where you stand. This is Jake Young along with Peyton Haverman signing off for the Southside Scoop.
Now, Jake, you and Peyton Haverman went around to a few classrooms. What did you notice about students' reactions to the pledge?
Well, there was a lot of participation in standing. Most of the students we saw did stand, although not all that stood took part in reciting the pledge.
Well,
Colton, a lot has changed this year. We have a new card system, the daily pledge, and even a new broadcast equipment. However, there's one change that a lot of students are noticing, but I believe Miranda Stazak has more on that for us.
With giving thousands of students laptops, there's bound to be at least one student that is not using it correctly. But how are they accessing these websites? By using BetterNet.
Software that you can download, and it helps you go under the radar so you're not tracked, and you can play games on the computer.
To download BetterNet, students are logging on to the Google Chrome App Store and simply downloading BetterNet.
Yes, I do know people that have hacked into the school's mainframe.
Well, we have a number of things that outlined in our technology policy as far as violating that. So there are a number of things a number of consequences that students would receive if we were to find out that they violated that technology use policy.
Or just trying to watch Netflix in class or hack into the district's mainframe, using BetterNet is not a smart decision either way.
Yeah, I've heard and seen some of them, and some of those cause more problems, and that can break your system because it immediately conflicts with the infrastructure. So we don't advise you do it.
I'm Miranda Stazak along with Cassidy Hedrick signing off for the Southside Scoop.
And now it's time for
New to the Scoop!
Sophomore Exec will hold its next meeting this Thursday, October 20th in room A103 at 7 a.m. See Coach Kramer on Mrs. Deering for any questions. Jostens will return on Wednesday, October 19th to take your graduation products and cap and gown orders during all lunch periods. Please remember that a $60 deposit is required when submitting your order. French Club will meet this Wednesday, October 19th at 7 a.m. in room B204. See Mrs. Shannon for more information. Any girl interested in playing girls basketball during the 2016-2017 season needs to attend one of the following meetings in room A203. Thursday, October 20th at 2:45 p.m., Friday, October 21st at 7:15 a.m., Friday, October 21st at 2:45 p.m. Please contact Coach Dorr if you have any questions.
Well, Anna, our football team is doing really well this season.
Yeah, they are getting wins just right and left, but I think Miranda Stazak has a little bit more on that for us.
Hey guys, welcome to Stazak Sports Corner. We have a lot of football highlights, so let's get right into it. Park Hill South added yet another victory to their season, moving their record to an impressive 8-1. The Tom Brady-less Troopman Patriots lost their defense against Zach Sukanik and Tavon Seriano connected through the air time and time again on Friday night. Truman couldn't get their running game going against South, getting pummeled at the line of scrimmage over and over again. Truman's frustration peaked when the ball came loose and Wyatt Moore recovered the fumble, continuing South's domination on both sides of the ball. Jake Springer came up big once again for South, continuing his dominant offense season. Him and Sukanik both burned Truman, and South won with a score of 36-14. They have a bye week this week before they play either North Kansas City or Truman once again. In soccer, boys have their senior night tomorrow, along with volleyball districts, which starts tomorrow as well. Cross country has districts at Platte Ridge Park this Saturday, and that's all I have for you in the Sports Corner. Back to you at the news desk.
Thank you so much, Miranda. And on the lunch menu today, we have Hawaii chicken sandwich, lasagna roll-up, bean and cheese burrito, and the premium meal is pasta bar.
Well, that's all we have for you today on this special edition of the Southside Scoop. I'm Anna Latira.
And I'm Colton Richards.
Have a great day, Park Hill South.